This is part 2 of my Is Fascism Coming to America blog. Right before I left, we were talking about obsession with crime and punishment. We are no longer rehabilitating our criminals. We are putting young criminals into the penal system, and they're coming out hardened criminals. I mean, drugs. I mean, we do a lot of bad things in the name of law and order. Possibly killing an innocent man in Texas and an innocent man in Georgia. And yeah, I mean, I just wonder how long it will be till one of those cops actually shoots someone and someone actually dies. And I mean, some people actually said like they brought it on themselves. No sympathy, no compassion. 13. Rampant cronyism and corruption. Fascist regimes almost always are governed by groups of friends and associates who appoint each other to government positions and use governmental power and authority to protect their friends of accountability. It is not uncommon in fascist regimes for natural resources, even treasures, to be appropriated or even outright stolen by government leaders. I mean, there is crony capitalism, giving companies sweetheart no bid deal because you used to work there. Halliburton and Dick Cheney. Or having I keep wanting to say, for lack of a better word because I can't remember his name, Brownie, who had no experience with disaster management as the head of FEMA, and then Katrina happened, he was way out of his league. That's cronyism. Crony capitalism. And we're there. 4th, fraudulent elections. Sometimes elections in fascist nations are a complete sham. Other times elections are manipulated by smear campaigns against or even assassination of opposition candidates. Use of legislation to control voting numbers or political district boundaries and manipulation of the media. Fascist nations also typically use a judiciaries to manipulate or control elections. Okay, let's see. Manipulated by a smear campaign. When the Republican swift-voted Kerry made a war hero look out to be a liar and a cheat. We don't have assassinations of opponents in this country yet. Use legislation to control voting numbers. Our state, my state Wisconsin, like many other states, have introduced voter ID laws. You have to have a voter ID and it has to have like a date on it. And first they said university ones can't count, and then they can, and then tech schools can't. Now tech schools can, and now they can again. And a lot of people don't know what's going on. And so they go to the DMV, and the people were required to say, do you know you get a free photo ID to vote? And they say, okay, and they get that, but people were given an order to stop telling people about the ID card. And I mean, that proves it's not about fraud, it's about suppressing the minority vote. Because the minority vote usually votes Democrat. I mean, that's why in poor districts they have less equipment. So there's huge lines. trying to discourage some of those people to, I don't have time to wait this, I'm going home. And Diebold. Diebold is the touchscreen voting system that has been in many states. And the creator of it, sorry, I'll put it in post, said that he will do anything in his power to get George W. Bush elected. In Ohio, I think we elected. In Ohio, it was a Diebold machine, and it was a close election, and Kerry lost, and Bush got the presidency. It is very easy to do in a close election. To switch just a couple votes here, switch a little couple votes there. And I'm afraid that they will do that. I mean, we're not in a fascist state now, but the stage is set, and sorry, we have to be awake. God bless.